The beats, the flow, the rhythm. All movement starts from the streets. Streets A&R Podcast. Man, look, everybody smiling today. That's what good energy will get you. Good energy will get you. I'm sorry to our viewers, man. We switch spots on these niggas. Man, we here, man. It's Streets A&R Podcast, full effect. It's your host, Giddy Jicky with it.
It's the other host, the ghost, Johnny No Good.
Who knows the most? Who stay on his post?
Man.
Johnny had some interesting ass posts the last couple days.
Hey, man, I'm trying to get chose.
Man, listen, man, he made one talking about, he trying to get chose. He made a little profile or two or 8.
He said, I'm taking applications.
Man.
And then this nigga went up. He seen them streets, man. Them streets dirty, man.
Them streets is not where it's at, man. Shit, stay home. Them streets is not what's up.
But then in true Johnny fashion, it's always a double meaning. So while he's saying he don't want to be in the streets, it definitely was a call for some response.
Yeah, we out here. We out here.
Hey, we out here. If you want to profess your love for Johnny No Good, if you think you know better for Johnny No Good, please come out on November 16th.
Man.
Come on down to the
shout out
to the show.
What's the word?
Yeah, man. The word of the day is
love.
Moist. Oh, love. My bad.
Moist.
Wrong place. I'm in the wrong.
Look at you. Listen, you trying to go there.
I was in the streets back in the day.
Man, listen.
I'm out the streets.
Man, I was never in them, and I see why. Shit, I'm not built for that. You gotta be honest with yourself. I was about to wreck and crash out here in these motherfuckers. I am not ready.
Sometimes it'll be fun rides though.
Man,
I'm
not ready out here. Man,
be quiet the whole ride home.
whole ride home.
That was expensive. That was expensive.
Yeah, man. It's all good, man. Shout out to our viewers, man. I'm sorry we switched spots today because we got some very, very important guests in the building, man. Mm-hmm. Getting into it, these brothers are like real brothers. Mm-hmm. Been knowing them since I know I've been here. Mm-hmm. Been on the music scene. Mm-hmm. Very authentic in their messaging. Very true to trying to bring up the vibrations of the people around them. Everything that they do is about raising the vibrations. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, it's good to have people who have a purpose with what they have to say, and because everybody don't. Some people just trying to get paid. Now we ain't denouncing no money, but we got to have a reason to want to make that money, and the reason is always bigger than the actual cash. Purpose first, the money will follow. That thing will follow you. So, man, we got our brothers, and no, they did not steal their name from no damn Disney movie because they had it. And if you know anything about the name, this is tribal. It's a tribal name. But we have none other than Wakanda ONE in the building.
Thank you.
The applause going.
Yep. So we're gonna have y'all first introduce yourselves, who you are and what y'all about, and then we're gonna get into it.
Tribe. For real. I love that you said that. Tribe is family. My name is Shomari Huggins. I'm from Omaha, Nebraska. Pleasure to be on the show with you.
Had to hit it. Mm-hmm. No, I'm Coleman Hunter from Omaha, Nebraska. But I'm worldwide, though. It's just a location. I've been here my whole life, but we've been everywhere our whole life. And it's all about getting these vibes out. It's Wakanda ONE, ONE, Omaha, Nebraska. You know it.
So with Wakanda, and so people don't get it confused, I want y'all to spell it out for the people so they know how to find you. But also, where did you come up with using the name Wakanda ONE for your group name?
Wakanda is a AAA, so WAKANDA. And Wakanda ONE is something that, the comic book was out a minute ago, and then you back up 200 plus years, and then you understand that you standing in foot, and we born and raised in Omaha, the land of the Sioux, or the land of the Lakota people. And so always paying homage to that and understanding that in the language of Lakota, that Wakanda is the great spirit. And it's all around us, it's everything. And so it came from a dialogue with amongst some brothers. It was just some men in the backyard, Brother Friesland's house. And, you know, that summer previously in 2015, we had wanted to play a show. And it came together. And then from that, you know, we kept the vibe, we kept the link. And through that conversation of some brothers, that's when it was established in the winter of 2015.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. And how long? Where did you two get y'all start with each other? So one thing that's good about groups is when they have true synergy, really connected with one another. So where did you all kind of come together at and decide how you want to form this group?
Word. No, man, this all came back in the 3rd grade. I met this guy at a summer camp called Christ Child, and we was cool. We was cool the whole camp, right? So fast forward, we get to school in the 3rd grade, and then I see him in class. I was like, yo, you go to this school? He was like, yeah. I was like, bet, we in the same class? Okay. So we on in the school year. Next thing you know, I was like, where you live at? He was like, I live in Woodbridge. I'm like, stop it. I live there too. And then we found out we live on the same street with each other. And ever since then, we've been kicking it, you know, like kicking it heavy right up the street. So this been my brother since day one. And when we do anything, it's like we won because we already know each other, you know. Mm-hmm. And that's what we about. One movement, you know, moving forward. And yeah, I'm
gonna be honest. We was terrorizing that school. we had a whole. We was putting on the show like every day, and
singing.
Like we would try to get stuff done like we were supposed to, but I don't know why they kept putting us in the same class. It was only 1 year out of like 4 they split us in 4th grade.
It was over from then.
And
they were in the same class.
But we were still, you know, in the after school program. But yeah,
the talent shows though.
The talent show, 3rd grade year. I'm like, yo, let's get it in. You know, it's crazy how it mirrored like a lot of that show 2015 I just talked about. I was like, man, let's do a show. What you talking about? Come on.
At the talent show,
let's get it together.
All right, cool.
Y'all did some original at that talent show, or y'all did something like I did? I remember in like middle school, my ass singing 112 Peaches and Cream in middle school. Mm-hmm. You remember what y'all did? What was y'all performing?
It must have been playing on the radio once every hour, but doom.
That Maria.
Hey, I said, man, look, Maria, you know you're my lover. I was like, hey, let's get it. Me in the 3rd grade singing like that. No, not really. I have no idea how it sounded, but the homegirl dad got footage of this. And this is my plea. Where the camera at? This is my plea, sir. Let the footage go one time. No, but yeah, that's how it came about. 3rd grade, we was like, let's put it together. And
pretty organically, man.
Very organic.
2015 again, and been rocking out ever since.
Yeah, for sure. So when it comes to your group and your group dynamics, who's doing what? Like when it comes to the vocals, instrumentation, what exactly do y'all do? What's y'all sound, and who's doing what for the most part?
Man, we do everything. We both do everything.
It's tough because we both got a hand in whatever we do. You know, like we say, we feed off each other a lot. Mm-hmm. So, but when it comes down to it, sometimes I do the beats. We both do beats. We kick it out to each other, and both do vocals. He the main vocals. This man go crazy. If you ever heard him.
This man do it all. This man grew up beating on pots and pans. Somebody that
yes, sir.
Parents knew early, okay, he got a different type of polyrhythm about him. Mm. On the drums, on the hand drum, on the congos, his dad on the congos, nice. So it's something that, you know, we do, and then me growing up, my uncle Sekou drumming in the front yard on 43rd and Bedford. You know, on some, you know, drums that he done stretched and made, you know, from his travels in Senegal, learned how to do all of that and on the drum. So really, I feel like the drum is like that connection factor.
Yeah, I grew up watching my dad play the congos every Sunday in church, just killing it. I'm like, you knew he was getting serious when he took off his wedding ring, put it in his pocket, start going in. I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to do that when I get older.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Shout out Pops.
Man, yeah, man. Shout outs, man. Man, this is beautiful. It's awkward to be over here, not on camera though. But it's beautiful to see y'all two brothers here and to see y'all walk through doing music. And immediately it made me think of when I first really met y'all brothers back in 2015.
Was that 2015?
That was 2015, man.
Wow, what a year.
Man. Yeah, that was a beautiful year, man. We had took a divine trip, man. And you talk about this brother Shomari, and one thing he always did is move in love. I remember this brother had reached out to me on the strength, talking about he was going to Denver and did I want to ride. Like, mind you, you got to understand the context. Like 4 years previous to this and shit, somebody didn't try to kill me. I didn't have to shoot people. Somebody didn't try to play me close by getting close into me with music. Like, that was the bridge in which somebody attempted to kill me, was through music. And you brothers reached out, and there was a lot of fear on that. I'm like, why y'all want me to ride on a trip with y'all? We took a divine trip. On that trip, I got to experience y'all spirit, and it was just something so beautiful, man. So it's just a blessing to see y'all two brothers on the stage doing what y'all about to do. How did y'all come up with the title of y'all project, and what are y'all the most excited about with this next project y'all got coming out?
Wow, thank you. 1991 was what we initially wanted to call it, right? Mm-hmm. Because I was born in 91, Bro was born in 91, Zach was born in 91, Blake was born in 91, all from the two cats from Fontenelle who produced the instrumentals, right? That's why the project is so cohesive. It's because of the instrumentals. It has a cohesive sound. And so 1991, yeah, that's a very connection factor. Let's call it 1991. Well, over time, you know how sometimes projects have a name that you call it, and then it grows and matures and you call it something else. It's interesting how that came about, but you know, if you listen to the first track, Inception, you'll see why it's called Just Listen. And then you keep listening through all 8 tracks. And by then you have just listened to Wakanda ONE extended play.
We want to leave it up to the people to find out what they just listening to. So,
for sure. As far as for you, Coleman, as far as with the project Just Listen, what song or what's the most exciting part about you for creating this project and releasing this project to the world?
The most exciting part is, man, the joyful songs, you know, like we got a few songs that they just gonna make you smile no matter what. Sometimes I listen to it when I get off work, I'm smiling. I'm just trying to make music that gives people hope, you know, determination, you know, that factor of feeling alive, and up.
That's dope. That's dope. As far as with the music, how are y'all balancing out being creative and being professional? And how important is it for y'all to have an outlet to continue to be creative?
You said, how are we balancing it?
Yes, sir.
It is being on a teeter-totter, because you know what's interesting, you know, it is what you make it. And you know, I had a conversation with a professional, more experienced professional, and they told me it's gonna be hard for your audience to decipher who you are or what you representing. And with me, I try to make everything I do as much as one thing as possible. That way I don't feel like I'm being pulled in one direction or another. And the teeter-totter is going with that mindset that says you need to choose or you need to go this way or that way, and being my true self, which is all of those things, and going with that and not letting the outside, bro talked about outside noise, not letting the outside noise get in, and balancing that. So how am I balancing it? It's work in progress.
Definitely a work in progress, man. You we just met in 2015. It seemed like just yesterday.
Man.
So within that time, I done moved into a house, got married, had 3 kids somehow. So trying to balance that and music is tough, but you make time for the stuff you love, and whatever time you put in it, it's going to be worth whatever comes out of it, because you'll be putting in the work. So.
Yes, sir. And then my last question before I hand it back to E, being that y'all are balancing out home life and creative life, how important is it to have a supportive spouse in the endeavors that you have? Do y'all spouses support what y'all got going on, and how important is it to have spousal support in y'all creative endeavors?
Very important, man. You gotta have a spouse that lets you do things, you gotta have a spouse that gives you feedback on your music, because you want to hear what they really talking about, what they really got to say. But also, like, when you need to go somewhere, just be like, okay, be understanding, because it's 3 kids, hard to take care of by yourself. But you just got to do scheduling. That's what it comes down to, is scheduling. I'm learning that. And yeah, got to get good at scheduling. It's pretty decent.
Yeah, it's monumental. It's, you need somebody who gonna share in that vision with you. Somebody that's genuinely excited about what you're doing. And 2, it's you got to be able to pour that same thing back into them and what they want to do as well. And it's a balance. It's about, you want to achieve that as much as possible, but having somebody that supports you, somebody that, is going to speak life into you and what you want to do, and whatever that is, that's, it's monumental. And, it's, you see the fruits of when you see that. You see the people that go all the way, and you look to their left or their right, and you see who with them.
Yes,
so,
sir.
yeah.
Yeah, man. Shoot. Real quick, before we have some other conversation, what's the release date of the project, man, for Just Listen?
10/21/22.
Friday.
What it do?
Yeah. Y'all heard it.
This Friday.
10/21/22.
Just Listen, all
Just
platforms.
Sigh.
Hey, man, y'all better release it on Bandcamp. I'm tired of people not letting me have the option to buy stuff. Put it on Bandcamp so I can buy it.
Got you. I'll tell you where it's gonna be at too.
What's that?
The website.
You gotta listen. That's
To the site.
On the .com.
source.
straight to the source.
Sigh. Yes, sigh. So
100% to y'all. What's the website?
website is www.onewakanda.com. ONE Wakanda.com. AAA. All A's in the Wakanda. ONE.
We back to selling hard albums, man. We selling,
We
man.
got the hard albums if y'all need them.
Yes, sir.
CDs, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Messing with the CD, baby.
Pop the trunk. I remember when I bought J-No album and it changed my life.
Oh my God. Changed my life for real.
Oh, man.
J-No popped the
Real.
trunk on me. Everything changed. Everything was
Such a
different.
hidden treasure. I was like, what is this, man? I played that album so many times, dog.
And he still did the finger pointing picture taking back then with his punk ass. He was just, hey, man, let me get this picture, Jane. Let me get this. We at the center. Everybody bought it at the center.
That's my thing, bro. Because, man, what y'all don't understand, I do everything with intention. I'm putting up one. That's what we are.
One people.
Yes, sir. It's one.
Yes, sir. With Wakanda being the big spirit, and how are you all trying? What is kind of one of your, outside of music, but with the music, what are y'all trying to do as far as shifting the energy that's kind of ruminating in the people right now, man? We're dealing with a lot of different things. We're in a very funky season right now. What do you see as y'all's role with the music and who y'all are in lifting the spirit up here, not just here or whoever hears it and whoever y'all are around?
Yeah, I see it as we a piece of we a part of that spirit that's always been going and going and going. So it won't end with us. It didn't start with us. So, it's very important that, we just keep going. You know what I mean? It's Cole, what you think, man?
Yeah, man. We always used to listen to the radio, and we hear all types of, I'm going pop yo, this and pop yo. I mean, we love it, man. We love all types of music, you know. But we just figured with our stuff, we gonna move with intention, you know. Like, we want our grandma to be rocking with this, and we want the little homie to be rocking with this. We want everybody to be rocking with it. So, we just trying to bring some light, pretty much. Like, we might have a few dark songs, but guess what? They still gonna be light. And you're gonna be like, dang, how they get light out of dark? You know, we just trying to create some balance in this world. Mm-hmm. Because we know there's some evils out there everywhere you go. Shoot, at the office place. So
this man took to the
I ain't lying.
He said 40 hours a week. I'd be like, yo.
Man, for real though. You need an escape, man. Escape, man. So
but y'all definitely see us as part of a whole. I think there's a lot of great energy that, you know, don't go through the certain circuit breakers that make it just go everywhere. Because it be them circuit breakers out there that go breaking that, cutting that off. That energy don't. But at the end of the day, we just got to keep going, and them circuits is gone. They're going to get there. They're going to get there. But, you know, it's like the ripple effect. You know, like you said, it is a lot of, you know, they say it's spooky season. Well, I don't know what the season is. Just even the last 5 year season or even the last 2 year season, whatever season this is, but it's just important that we keep going. We just got to keep going. So
yeah, man. Yeah, I don't know what season we in either. It's been very interesting. It's like I ain't gonna go there because I was like, man, nature came back, but the people start acting up, so we ain't in our natural state. You know, something is throwing off for the people who off frequency, but nature's back on frequency. It's very interesting to watch.
Speaking of frequencies, our favorite thing to do is harmonize. Just come up with them different harmonies, different rhythms. And you know, it's metaphysical. It's in that realm.
stuff
Like
be healing, man.
yeah.
They said they are the human sound bowls,
Man.
but seriously,
Nah, seriously, man. I mean, when we was down in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? They're cookies.
Oh, my
They're
God.
cookies. They're cookies.
Yeah.
They're cookies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, like, listen, man. I mean, like, you're not gonna be around these brothers and not feel their spirit. That's just one thing. As soon as they walk through harmonizing. I almost started rapping. I was looking at Miguel like, who gonna start flowing? He didn't start flowing though. You know, like, so it's just that's the one thing about him, and it is the synergy. You know what I'm saying? It is you know, like, it's the brotherhood and the camaraderie for me. You know what I'm saying? So like, when I see y'all, I think of y'all together, but how do y'all define yourself as individuals, or how do y'all make sure that y'all have individuality in being one too? And how do y'all balance that out? That's one thing I want to know, because like, I know Shomari, I'm trying to know Cole, like Cole, who are you? You know what I'm saying? I know you this man who played the sax. I know you engineer. I know you a family man. Who is Cole Hunt, man, for the people, man? What's your story? Why did you get into the music, man? That's what I want to know.
Man, I'm gonna tell you, I got into the music pretty much whenever I found out what music was, man. I grew up in the church, Faith Temple. All the OGs came from that church, man. They used to have midnight specials on Fridays, and we'd just be in the music all night. And once I got in the choir and learned how to sing, man, I just fell in love with the church, you know. And then my dad got his own church, and I was pretty much leading the praise team, playing the drums at the same time, being cool with the piano player, you know, playing the sax and all that. But me as a person, man, I'm just a genuine person that likes to spread happiness, you know what I mean? I done seen some evil stuff, you know, and I just want to share the light, man. Share the light. That's who I am. But I'm a funny guy, you know, cool to be around. You know me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You one of the rare people that know me, because I always thought I was a extrovert when I was young, but when I got older, I learned I'm really an introvert, you know, and I don't really go outside of my lane to meet new people. But this man's show, Love meet new people, man.
Listen,
Hold on. Before we go there though, this brother's a magnet though. Like he may not define himself as an extrovert, but he's a people magnet. Like people are drawn to him. Like when he went to school, like we went to different colleges, and I went up to kick it with him, and like this
Weird. Everybody knew me.
a people magnet. Like so, it's interesting. This one of the most interesting brothers in the world. Promise you. And yeah, go ahead.
I think it's about being an introvert because of your power source, right? Your power source is internal. So when you go out, extroverts gotta feed off of your energy. So like people gonna be drawn to you. I'm an ambivert. I'm an extroverted introvert. I don't fuck with people like that. But when I go out, people rock because you gotta have your, But that's so people gonna feed off of your energy in social situations, man, because you don't need other people.
Word.
That's why they rock with you.
Word.
Yeah.
And this man over here is just a firecracker.
Listen, many of adventures with Mohawk.
Look,
I've been so many places because of this guy. And I'm like, why am I here? Oh yeah, it was Shomari idea. I'd be like, cool. But yeah, when we kicked it with Johnny for it, what was the drive there to Colorado? 8 hours.
8 hours.
Did we? Am I exaggerating, or did we freestyle at least 6 of those hours on the way back?
I want to say we freestyled the entire 8 on the way back.
I don't understand how this happened, man.
I want to say we freestyled
Track
the entire
after track.
8 hours back.
yeah.
Man.
Yeah, Johnny started DJing, and a whole bunch of beats, a whole bunch of rhythms. It was the rise. It was about a 4-hour trip, maybe.
That way back was crazy.
Crazy.
Hits the whole way.
Hits.
We was like, hold on, the CDs just start over? All right. Somebody just
Listening to
go.
your album.
Yep.
Yup.
Yep. So no, that was a wild time, man. I mean, just even what we did down there, you know what I'm saying? So man. Beautiful trip,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
I think Shomari walked like how I think Jesus walked. Like we was just talking about this. Like Jesus was with the gangsters, the hoes, and them thug niggas. Yep. And Shomari would go any and every place, and everybody just around
And talk to anybody.
Like
we was just in the spot. I was sitting there judging brothers. I'm like, yeah, I bet you ain't nobody in here registered to vote. Hey, look, I just got registered to vote. And just like now I'm condemning everybody else. Look, I bet you ain't nobody registered to vote. I said, I bet you it's only 4 people in here registered to vote. Shomari went up and talked to them brothers. These brothers look like they don't play. He went right up to them and talked. All 3 of them brothers was registered to vote. But that's the type of brother Shomari is. You was gonna always end up in a good time messing with Shomari. I have been in many of places I didn't want to be that turned out to be a great investment because of Shomari. Johnny T's. Shout out to Shomari.
Hey, I don't want to act like I'm 100% because I done brought J-No out and he'd be like, man, what you done invited me to? Johnny was there for 10 minutes.
it don't be 10 minutes. It don't be 10. He'll walk in.
I'm gone.
And he won't even say nothing. He just walk out. I had to chase this nigga a couple times. Like, where you going? Like, you ain't even said nothing. Are you all right? Yeah, I'm good. Like, I just didn't, I'm like, damn, nigga, just say something.
Listen, I was gonna bend the block and come back. I'll do them Irish goodbyes. You know what I'm saying? I'll look at you.
Like, where'd that
Disappear. Hey, look, it's about making an impression. I want to leave before you can make me want to leave. You know what I'm saying? I want you to want me around. So if I see a chick, and it backfired. If I see a chick that I want, I'm gonna get up out of there before she get up out of there. I'm gonna make a statement. Oh, okay, I see you.
Silly ass niggas playing games, man. Just holler at the guy, leave, man.
Listen.
Shoot.
Listen. Hey,
get him, shoot.
Some you shoot, some you cast net, and some you open trap doors for. So you know what I'm saying? I'm a hunter. Every fish don't take every bait. You know what I'm saying? So. Some you shoot, some you got to set the traps for. I'm trying to set the perimeters on a couple.
Now that he got them damn them profiles, I'm gonna just start playing Block Boy JB in the background. Shoot. Damn, I forgot about Block Boy. Hey man, he done came and left. Bless his heart.
Man,
Block Boy JB, man. Man, shit. I'm like, do I got something else for them? So since you got the album, man, what's the plans for the rollout?
Man, the rollout has been It's been fun, man. It's been a lot of fun. We sat down, and every time we sit down, it's magic. Like, you know,
It's very rare sometimes, but when we get down now, it's we try to get a lot done. So it's in chunks now.
yeah. We sat down and was like, you know, how can we best represent this project? And one of these tracks, which is called Coology, shout out to my sister Koo,
Fire.
who put some magic on it to where we was like, yeah, she just dropped a whole cipher. We said Coology, we felt like it's something that encapsulate the project. So let's put that out first. And so, you know, just recently we put together a video for Coology, and we wanted to showcase Black life, Black love.
Wanted to put a taste of every song into one video because it's like a embodiment of everything in the whole project in one video. So we looking forward to putting that out to the people.
Man, I'm excited about it too, because it kind of go back to what you was talking about earlier as far as with the spouse and creating space to support each other. And I just shout out to Davy Grams and talk about her role and her vision for putting together the piece and the creative rollout and her process in that.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you about
Project
David
manager.
Graham. David Graham in 2016 did a whole photo collage, a whole photo spread called Sharing Our Legacy in Life and Love. And she put on an exhibit, photos in the Malcolm X Foundation. And it was so beautiful because it captured just family. And, you know, before we came here, we was talking about what are we doing in the community, and what we are doing in the community. What I'm doing in the community is working on family, because family is the building blocks that make up the community. And she captured that in photos, fathers, grandmothers, you know, spouses, family. And it was just beautiful. And so, you know, that was a big inspiration. And, you know, moving forward, you know, we did a photo. We was part of that. Matter of fact, Eric, man, we should put
Leaning on the wall, looking down the line.
the picture up.
Yep.
She said, I want a group of Black men. I want a group of Black women. I want, you know, and so we did that. And, you know, she did that. That was her vision. And, you know, we helped it come to fruition. And, you know, with Just Listen and Coology, I needed a project manager. And she
Doing the clutch, man.
she gladly accepted being a project manager. And not only did she accept it, she exceeded at her job. So, yeah, you know, I can't say enough about how clutch she was and helping everything stay organized. So when we talk about support, that's part of it. That's a huge part of it. So, yeah. And then, you know, we tapped shoulders of our friends and family, and they came through. So Coology is, you know what I mean? So that's one part of the rollout. But, you know, in addition to that, you know, we definitely going to do a full extended play live performance. You know, so I want everybody to be on the lookout for Just Listen extended play. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. I'm ready for it to happen. I'm excited. This is a very it's a great season right now for music and Omaha's own people's talents, because there's a lot dropping in the next month, in literally just the next month. So I think it's an opportunity to showcase and put on for the city and shed light on the city that has immense talent. Just not always the vehicles to show the world that talent. So we're going to do our part in making sure that people get to see you all, and people get to hear you, and people get to hear everybody around here and what this place has to offer up to the world. Because it is, when I say a lot, it's a lot going down this season.
A lot.
So regardless of what's happening this season,
Yeah.
I think the creatives got busy to prepare for this season. So whether they were in a rut themselves, they're getting themselves out of the rut.
Moving
Able to express, moving forward. So it's a push through season. So we know there's blockades up. You got to push through, and I think all of our creatives are truly showing that, bro. So it's I'm ecstatic. I'm happy for y'all. I'm ready for a project. Tired of bumping one single So I got some new stuff to spin now, you know. So it's gonna be great, man.
Man, I've been blessed to have, heard the project, what I'm saying, from the beginning, to see what it evolved to. I'm excited, you know what I'm saying? When I heard it last, it was 7, it's up to 8 now. 8, correct?
Yes, sir.
So yeah, I'm excited. Seeing where it was at when we went to Patchwork in Atlanta, seeing how they responded to the music, like, it's ready for the global stage. Wakanda ONE is not local. They are ready for the global stage, and the rhythm, the vibration that they bring in is not local. It's not centralized. And I hope these brothers is ready to travel because this music is ready to travel. It's not no time to sit stationary on this. So I'm excited.
Right on.
Ashe.
Appreciate it, brother.
I do want to say too, gotta give y'all brothers y'all flowers because this is one of the missing pieces and y'all filling that void. So
Feeding the streets.
all of y'all are artists. This is one piece of that. So a lot of times the artistry doesn't necessarily have to look like what you think your forte is. It's art. And if is it advancing the culture, then that's what's important. And y'all doing that, feeling what may be a secondary, tertiary role for y'all, but
it's
this
a void that
this is that we need our own press, we need our own media, and that is monumental. That's gonna push everything forward as far as the art scene. Oh yeah,
Yes,
y'all. Thank y'all for filling that void.
We appreciate y'all, man.
We appreciate y'all, man, and
Thanks, bro, and
yeah. Listen, man.
weddings, man. He did all of our weddings, dog.
I did, man. I did. Y'all are some of the last of the Mohicans on the weddings.
We got classic Ijiki with it.
Hey, man, fuck them weddings, man. Nah, I love. First of all, 50% of y'all ain't gonna. No, playing.
Oh my God.
Hey,
But no, hey, it's gonna. Hey, man, I'll do a wedding. It's just gonna cost you. Man, all my OG DJs have been teaching me, and I've been dropping gems. Like, listen,
Yesterday's
we don't
prices.
we don't want to do these things, so it's gonna cost you for us to do these things.
That's how
Which is fine. It's a better experience for all of us.
man, I can't say you did it with amazing skill and yeah, it was just beautiful. You did a wonderful job.
Thank you.
Every wedding I've been to that you done DJ, magnificent.
He even
You know
got
what
me
I
to
mean?
get out there on the dance floor looking stupid. So shit.
That wasn't me. That was motherfucker.
That's
That was that thing out there that got. I just provided the background noise. And she got that thing to get him out there.
up to over there, he'd be like,
And listen, I seen them. I was like, man, I should do something specific. I'm gonna let them make it today.
Man,
Next time I'm on the ones and twos and I see something, I'm pushing the envelope just a little bit.
Listen,
nobody.
you gotta
Lay your body down.
have friends that push you out your comfort zone. So shout out to real homies, man. Shout out to
man.
real homies, man.
And what they say, if you're comfortable, you're not growing.
That part.
So ain't no point in being that
That part.
until you're ready to wilt. So,
yes, sir.
but yeah, man, I am excited.
Man, I'm excited for the podcast, man. I heard we was gonna be on. I went back and listened to like all the episodes. I'm like, I gotta listen to this one. I gotta listen to that one, man. And it's just they just gotta tap in.
Yeah, man.
You're gonna tap all the way in. You listen, not dibbling dabbling.
Streets A&R Podcast. Tune in always.
Yeah, man.
Thank you, man. It's one of those things that we knew from the beginning it was going to be more long term. So we knew that coming into it. That's something we discussed, that we was going to build it slow. The support is there. The people's building. I mean, it's been there. We coming up on our first year. I say that, and within the year to drop almost 40 episodes within that year, consistency. I just want to
Numbers.
give us a round of applause on that, man, because we made that happen.
Yeah, man. Especially, our team in the back, man. They the heart and soul of this thing, man. Trust and believe. People like, could you do it? I'm like, I could, but it ain't. It ain't it.
It ain't gonna be.
It ain't it. So it's not. It doesn't. It won't do it justice, and it won't have the right spirit behind it, man. So our team works extremely hard. People who do their jobs, accept their roles, and have input on how we move and maneuver, man. So I'm excited to see how we grow. We definitely got some monumental opportunities up in front of us, like real ones that I can't speak on, but it's big time. So we, and we've had some big moments. I tell people, man, the first episode is the best because it happened. I was big on, we got to do it. Hey, we got to do it. We got to do it. We can work
Against
these
all
bugs out.
obstacles. I mean, literally the first episode we was recording, you was going to go have your baby.
Yep.
Like the first time we was coming to record, you left out to go have your baby. Like,
And really, the first one was we recorded and it didn't record right.
Yeah.
So we had to re-record and do some stuff. And then I done had a baby. Like, these fellas been here since my baby's life. Like, literally in the house her first week of birth. So we got birthed when she got birthed. So that's just kind of how.
Of a first episode.
Listen, man. So it's, it's family now. So it's supposed to be, man. And the people we've already had on our pod, the people the people we're gonna have on our podcast, just getting the energy behind it, bro. It's yeah, man. Like, I don't get discouraged by the analytics. You know what I'm saying? Like, I literally see them grow.
It's easy to
Yeah.
sometimes, but got to keep pushing forward, man.
Man, listen, man, this ain't I could easily get us some views. We just might risk getting canceled. It's easy to do that. Yeah, but it ain't fruitful. There's nothing attached to that. There's no soul. That's just playing the numbers, trying to get a quick buck. That's hitting the lick. That's everything I'm against in music. Everything I'm against in music.
Get it fast, lose it quick.
Yeah, I don't even play music that's a lick. I play real shit. So it'd be weird to do a podcast like that, just trying to get a quick buzz. Yep. So, but we here, man. We got big things. We all get in this together. There's no us without y'all. If y'all people like y'all weren't making music that needs to be heard and have voices that need to be spoken about, we wouldn't have a need.
Hey, and it ain't no us without listeners. So y'all just gotta just listen and keep listening.
Just listen.
Just listen.
And where can they find y'all brothers at?
They can find it at Wakanda ONE, WAKANDAONE, on all platforms. Go to our website, www.onewakanda.com. And I gotta big up our team. Nothing great was accomplished alone. You had these brothers to help make your vision come to fruition. And, the team is just such a monumental thing. So my brother Cole, we talked about David Graham, my wife Alicia. We talk about, my granny, who had me listening to Sam Cooke and The Temptations and Otis Redding and my mama that had me listening to Sade. My dad that had me listening to Boys and Men. And, so the family and, the production team, Zach, Blake,
Mo Bailey,
very special. Jano, a Lone Wolf special.
Great input.
Man.
Great input.
Yes, sir.
He said, man, look, if you don't have Mo, check this project out, you foolish. And he was right.
Yes, sir.
Very right. So you got to be grateful for friends that give you proper advice in proper times. And you got to be willing and move your ego out the way and listen to them too. And so, yeah, that whole team, just man, everybody. Yeah. Sammy Sigma did the Coology video. Shout out to that brother, man. He got a great vision.
And he got a good spirit on him.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Cool, man. Cool.
Man.
Shakira Huggins.
Man.
Yeah.
She came out and blessed the mic twice.
Yeah.
Set us off, man.
Yeah. Inception. So just listen to Inception. She start off the whole ship. When the ship take off, Cool the captain. And then she introduced y'all to Wakanda ONE. So, just listen.
Yes, sir, man. Make sure y'all just listen to these brothers on the 21st. Make sure y'all listen to us
Keep up with the streets.
on the 21st.
A&R.
So we all in this together. We all riding this ship. So we gonna make it to our destination. And even if we don't, the journey was the good part anyways.
Yes, sir.
So all we trying to do is be on the journey. You know what I'm saying? What will be. So, man, I appreciate y'all brothers coming and blessing us, man. Make sure y'all follow these brothers. Make sure y'all go get that. If you can, if you like me and you like having stuff in your download folder and having it to where nobody can delete an app and take it away, make sure y'all go to onewakanda.com and get that direct from the source, man. Pay up front. It's okay. It's okay. Get it directly from the source. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody cutting in on the money.
And we appreciate you. See, we can pop the digital trunk.
Yeah, man.
Pop the
Listen,
digital
pop the
trunk.
digital trunk, man. Pay, download. unzip the file. People probably don't forgot how to do that. Unzipping files. I'm a master at it. I got thousands of records. So man, you got to get the album. Definitely looking forward to it. And y'all are kind of like starting to ship off in the Omaha music scene right now. This is going to be a great start to what's happening this fall with the Omaha. Man, it couldn't start a better way. So make sure y'all stay tuned to everything we got going on around here, man. Make sure you can follow us and find us at Streets A&R. That's at Streets A&R. We on all platforms. Make sure you hit us up on the listen, subscribe, follow, watch, share, comment, like. We on everything but Apple, man. And make sure y'all subscribe to that YouTube page. By year 1, man, we ain't got no P. I'm gonna put these paws on y'all.
Peas on y'all.
I'm pushing P's on y'all down at B&B boxing. I'm gonna put these P's on y'all, these paws.
On the heavy
Bing,
bag.
bing, bing. One thing we didn't talk about is boxing. It's 2 really big boxing, at least 3 really big boxing fans in here. Who the best pound for pound? This is coming from me who look at boxing, but I ain't like that like y'all.
Man,
That's a setup question. You already know what we gotta say, even if we didn't believe it. You know, but
Right now, for sure.
Yeah.
I didn't seen Bud Crawford for sure.
yeah, Bud is that dude.
He's been different. I remember watching the crack streams, watching him when he was fighting in London back in 2013, bruh. So like,
Man.
he's been different, bruh. I remember, yeah, I could have been on receiving end on some of that shit because I was thinking he wasn't built like that, and he really was. So listen, bro. So yeah, Bud Crawford. Shout out to Bud.
Yeah, man.
yeah, shout out, man.
I see him almost daily, so I get to see the work up close. A craftsman, and I don't think people realize, and then they don't realize that wiry strength. They really think like it's the reason why people like Kell Brook got his shit rock with a half hook, half jab.
Man,
And I don't think people understand that shit.
a punch, man. I'm like, what? I look at it all the time. Like, what is that? What,
He don't know it worked. That's how he threw it. That's what it was.
he just stepped into
And
a punch.
he shifted mid punch
Like-
because he seen the open, and then the fact that you can shift your punch mid punch is crazy. But he shifted it mid punch, so it's like
What's crazy is, man, my bad.
You good.
Cut you off. What's crazy is how Omaha got the #1 pound per pound fighter in the world, man. That blows my mind sometimes, man.
Right. But for me, right, and just to keep it all the way where I think about times where the #1 fighter in the world was always around the #1 spiritual leader in the world. So I think that it's a unique opportunity that we got, you know what I'm saying, as far as cultivating the spirit of Omaha and trying to do something with it. You look at Muhammad Ali, him and Malcolm X was 1 and 1, you know, so I just think that it's always been tied in that the top boxer and the top spiritual people always be connected. So I think we just gotta take this time, man.
Man,
Love that.
for real.
yes, sir, man. And for a gym, for him to cultivate a gym where it produced champions. You know, even Jamel Herring had belts. Mo Hooker is on the rise. Steven Nelson is on the rise, especially before he tore his Achilles and he's trying to get him back in. We got Keyshawn Davis and his 2
Monster.
brothers. Listen,
Monsters.
the
man.
baby brother is not going to be fucked with.
And he
I
tall
promise
too,
you.
right? Like
That's
6'1"?
Kel. Listen, there's another one. There's 3 of them. Keon is that dude, bro.
Keon, the
Keon he the tallest. Keon is that. Listen, man. And they came from Virginia out here. People come out here to get whatever's in this gym. I've watched it. I've watched somebody move from Miami to come out here. These dudes don't live. They come out here to move out here to come. Like, I need to know
Mike
what's
Tyson
happening.
come through here to see what was
He
up?
did. Mike Tyson came out here
Like, what's going on at Omaha?
On his birthday.
on his birthday.
Man, what made Mike Tyson go, oh, it's my birthday. Let's
He
go.
wanted Mike Tyson, a real one. He wanted to see Bud
Man, it's crazy.
and break bread. They went out. He came here to have dinner with Bud, bro. They all went to dinner. That's why he came, to have dinner. That's why they came.
I
So
wonder where they went to.
yeah, I can look
man,
on there. And
I
find
can't wait till Spence find out, bro, because he really don't think Bud is about that life because he was down there at 135 pounds, but he gonna find out. But I don't want him to listen to this though.
He can listen to it. Go and get our numbers up.
All I'm gonna say is if Ugas can knock his mouthpiece out, what you think Bud gonna do to this dude? Come on, man.
The champ is here.
Man, it's all good, man. We gonna leave it. Hopefully, we gonna get Bud up in here and let him say something himself. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good, man. Yeah, man. But I'm hungry, so
Portions time.
portions,
We looking for
rations,
good portions.
and sustenance.
Fed the streets. Now we got to feed the stomach.
Right. Can't do no work on an empty stomach.
That part.
So, yeah, man. I appreciate y'all again for stopping in. Man, it's good to have y'all. And my niggas Johnny and Shomari bringing back the turtlenecks.
Man,
It's going down, man. Y'all stop
turtleneck
playing,
at a
man.
time,
I'm about to get mine. Like, man, I just bought a new jacket. I think I'm gonna go get me a gray ash turtleneck.
okay.
Like it's got with like ash and tan go together if you know what you're doing.
Yeah, it's like you ever wore a hug before?
Hug.
You ever wore a hug before? That's a turtleneck. It's like
Yeah. Listen, oh man, we gotta get your own line called the Hug
Huggins.
Ins. Oh shit. All right, we ending on that one. Anybody that come up with that after, we suing y'all. This is a wrap. We got this recorded. Man. But yeah, man, that's it, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Wakanda ONE, man. Be on the lookout for the. Ooh, that merch would have been hard, man. We coming in. We coming out next year with that ooh-wop. Ooh-wop, man. We coming out fresh, man. Next fall. Stop playing.
Let's get it.
Cashmere only.
Just listen.
Hey, man, we appreciate y'all. This is your host, Giddy Jicky with it.
This your other host you can't see, Johnny No Good.
We got Wakanda ONE in the building, man. We out of here, y'all.
Peace.
Peace.
The beats, the flow, the rhythm. All movement starts from the streets. Streets A&R Podcast.